The name of that river, which is flowing behind me, is Amu Darya. Amu Darya is considered as the biggest and longest river of the Central Asia. Ancient Greek warriors and the warriors of Alexander the Great called this river Oxus. In the 8th century AD, Arabian invaders, they gave the name for this river Ceyhun, which means aggressive lady. Hello everyone, I am Alisher Turakulov and this is Central Asia Trip with Alex. And today we are going to talk with you about ancient Khorezm, where the first civilization of Central Asia were appeared. With Alex. Now I am in wonderful hotel which is located in the city Urgench, which is the administrative center of the Khorezm region of Uzbekistan, which is located in the southwest of Republic Uzbekistan. Today I am going to explore the territory of the ancient Khorezm, which you need to see when you visit this area. But one good thing which I want to tell you is I'm not going to explore this area with myself. Let me introduce my friend Mark from London, England. He's gonna be my local guide and he's gonna be my driver. Together with him, during a week, we are going to film the content about the ancient Khorezm, about the city Nukus, which is the capital of Autonomic Republic Karakalpakstan, and finally I have a chance to film the content about the Aral Sea, the sea which is destroyed by the human mistake. Okay, Mr. Mark, thank you for having us. Thank you for inviting me.
Assalamu alaikum guys. Actually I'm not Mark, I'm Sanjar. My real name is Sanjar. I'm not from England, but from local area, from Uzbekistan, from southwest of Uzbekistan, from Urgench. And today we're gonna explore some historical parts of our country, of Khorezm, ancient Khorezm, and also the western parts of the Central Asia, the deserts, which is called Karakum and Kizilkum partly.
Okay, let's have a party,
Yeah.
Mr. Sanjar.
Our tour started from Urgench, which is considered the administrative center of Khorezm region of Republic Uzbekistan. I arrived in Urgench by night train. Train was very comfortable and train had air conditioning. Our plan was to drive between the ruins of the fortresses of ancient Khorezm and reach the city of Nukus, which is considered the capital of Autonomous Republic of Karakalpakstan. On the way, we had a chance to stop in front of the Amu Darya river, which is considered the largest and longest river in Central Asia. The ancient Greeks called this river Oxus. The Arabs called it Ceyhun, which means capricious lady, because of many cities of ancient Khorezm were destroyed due to the flooding of this river. The length of this river is more than 2,540 kilometers. 65% of the water which went to the Aral Sea came from this river. This river begins in the Pamir Mountains, which is the current territory of Republic Tajikistan. When we crossed the river, the territory of ancient Khorezm started. Today, the territory of ancient Khorezm belongs to the Autonomous Republic of Karakalpakstan. 94% of the territory of Autonomic Republic Karakalpakstan and the Khorezm region of Republic Uzbekistan are Kizilkum Desert. Kizilkum means red sand. We arrived in Ayaz-Kala district. Ayaz-Kala means 50 fortresses.
We have just arrived to the first fortress. The name of the fortress is Ayaz-Kala. In local language, it means frosty or windy city. Unfortunately, I cannot interview my colleague in outside, that because in outside now strong wind is blowing. That is why I'm going to interview him in the car. Sanjar, I have a question for you. Each year, more than 10 or 12 times, I visit this place with visitors from Europe and from United States. And this place is always on the list of the foreigners. Even I have experience, but you are the local and you are the local man and you know better than me. What kind of suggestions you can give for the future visitors of these fortresses, which is now watching our video?
So first of all, coming to this fortress named after Ayaz-Kala and some other fortresses in the western part of Uzbekistan, I would like to suggest to wear totally closed shoes because the western part and southwest, northwest of Uzbekistan mostly consists of desert, sandy zones.
Okay.
Yes, and except that, to wear something like a hat just in case because it's so sunny and without any shade anywhere,
Yeah.
almost anywhere. That's why. And
Ayaz-Kala first, which we usually visit, which we show for the foreigners, is located on the altitude. Please be ready to walk to the altitude.
yeah,
Some part is quite steep.
yeah, that's why I suggest to wear something like a hiking boots.
Yeah, and to have some caps or I don't know, headdress, and take the water with yourself.
Some
and
water.
one more thing, dear guests, I think nowadays plastic pollution is the main problem everywhere. Dear visitors of Uzbekistan, dear guests of Uzbekistan, we would like to save the nature and save the world without plastic bottles. And please take all of your plastic bottles with yourself. If we are going to keep these strict rules, I think we can a little bit change and we can save our country, our planet from plastic pollution.
Ayaz-Kala is considered one of the most ancient fortresses of ancient Khorezm, which might be more than 3,000 years old. In the 30s of the 20th century, Soviet archaeologists were able to excavate the ruins of the 50 fortresses. That is why this area is called Ayaz-Kala, which means 50 fortresses. It's not possible to see the ruins of all of the fortresses of ancient Khorezm. We decided to show you the most important ones. The ruins of the second fortresses are located half an hour driving from the Ayaz-Kala. The ruins of the second fortresses are called Toprak-Kala, which means covered land or Earth City. Entrance to the Ayaz-Kala and Toprak-Kala is paid. If you have seen in Khiva everything and you have a free day, you can come to this place by taxi. All of the taxi drivers in Khiva know this place. Okay guys, we have arrived to the second fortress. The name of the second fortress is Toprak-Kala. In outside temperature is not so hot, it's fortunately, but unfortunately very cool wind is blowing, which is also very good, but it's impossible to give you any information from the outside. That is why we would like to tell you something from inside of our car, that because of the noisy voice of wind. What can you say about this place, Sanjar?
So the Toprak-Kala, the complex that was founded or discovered in the first half of the 20th century, approximately 80 years ago by Sergei Pavlovich Tolstoy. We can call this place as the jewel of the ancient Khorezm because the city, this fortress, used to be the capital of ancient Khorezm. During the excavation, scientists found in here more than 500 coins with periodization starting from the 2nd century BC until the 13th century AD, and also the crossroad of the cultures, the Buddhism, the signs of the Buddhism were found in here. For example, the figures of Siddhartha Gautama, I mean the Buddha. So more than 20 figures, statues, small figures of Buddha were found in here. So the information that proves the Buddhism used to be spread in this area also, and some other informations that you can get know and see and hear visiting the Toprak-Kala fortress.
But Toprak-Kala is not located so high like a Ayaz-Kala fortress. And most of the fortresses of the ancient Khorezm, they were located very close to each other. And the driving distance from Ayaz-Kala fortresses to the Toprak-Kala around half an hour.
Yeah. And staying in one fortress, you could see some other fortresses in the past. But nowadays, being in Toprak-Kala, you can see the previous one. I mean, the Ayaz-Kala fortress, as you told.
Yeah. And when we are going to finish
with Toprak-Kala fortresses, we are going to go for the small town, which is located in the semi-desert area Kızılkum. The name of the town is Boston, or in local language they call it Boston.
Which means the attractive, beautiful place.
Thank you.
In these places, there is not so much choice of the restaurants where we can go and have a lunch. We went to the small cafe where we usually go with tourists for the lunch. The name of this cafe is Diyarbek. Diyarbek is located in the small town. The name is Boston. We decided to have a very light lunch. We ordered chicken kebabs, and for the second main course, we ordered the national food of the citizens of Khorezm. The name is kapshirma. It consists of very thin layers of dough, and inside there is a mashed beef. After a light lunch, we left for the city of Nukus. The road took about 2.5 hours of driving. In some places, there was the road repairing. But before the Nukus, we stopped at the third fortress called Chilpik-Kala. Chilpik-Kala means the fortress of the silence. Chilpik-Kala is located 50 kilometers from the city Nukus. This fortress is located on the shore of the Amudarya river. I visit this fortress very rarely. If I don't have a Nukus, we don't go to this fortress. But we went to the Nukus in order to film the content about the Aral Sea. That is why we decided to go there. Chilpik-Kala is located on a hill. From there is a beautiful view of the river. The entrance is paid. Not long ago, they built the steps that leads to the top of this fortress, where my colleague Sanjar gave me information about this place.
Hello again, guys. This fortress is the Chilpik-Kala, the complex that was built in 4th and 3rd centuries BC. So it means the age of this complex is about more than 2000 years. Zoroastrians or fire prayers used to do their religious rituals in this complex. Particularly, they used to leave the bodies of dead people for eating by birds, and then the bones they used to collect and put inside of something like a jar that is called as the ossuary. Yeah. So it means in Zoroastrianism they never buried the body underground, or they never thrown into the water, never burnt them, but just left on top of the mountains or hills. And this complex, the same time, is called as the Tower of Silence. That is the cemetery of Zoroastrians.
And when was it destroyed?
Unfortunately, when Arabs came here in 8th century, they tried to burn, destroy everything that was up to some other cultures or religions. So it means the Arabs, they've destroyed this complex in early 8th century.
I had a wonderful day with my colleague. After we finished with this fortress, we went over to the Nukus. The road took about 40 minutes. We checked into the guest house called Ayaz-Kala. We were very tired. We didn't even want to have a dinner. That's because next day we were going to film the content about the city Nukus.
Dear followers of my YouTube channel and Instagram page, now we are in the capital of the Autonomous Republic, Karakalpakstan. We are in the city Nukus. We had a long driving day. We filmed this content for you. If this video which we filmed for you really helped to explore something new in your life, please like this video and subscribe my channel. Our next content will be about the city Nukus, or what should you see in the Nukus when you are going to have one extra night in this city. Thank you very much for your attention.